Robin.
We're getting Michiu Kaku on the phone, huh?
Apparently, that's what the word is on the street.
Well, we can play something before that.
What can we play?
A flock of Berts.
Okay, what is this? Only imagine. I think I know. Figure it out.
Oh, here we go.
I think it's
Is this Dr. Michiu Kaku?
Yes.
Dr.
How are you, sir?
Kaku.
It's been a while.
Hi, Dr. Kaku.
Did you forget about us?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Yes. Dr. Kaku, we've seen you on the news of late, talking about the wildfires and perhaps the nuclear facility at Los Alamos.
Right. In fact, the fire is 3 miles away from a major plutonium waste dump at Los Alamos. So this is a moment of truth now.
What are some of the dangers that can be encountered from this fire if it does reach the facility?
Well, there are up to 30,000 canisters of plutonium waste 3 miles from the fire, just sitting above ground, not even protected.
Oh, wow.
And in protected sites, by the way, sites that are locked down, we have up to 6 tons of plutonium. This is plutonium from the weapons program. Hopefully no terrorist will sift through the wreckage of a fire and grab some of this plutonium. But 6 tons worth of plutonium is also stored on site in a secured area. But the unsecured area is what's causing all the worry right now because it's low-level plutonium waste. Plutonium is the most toxic chemical known to science. A microgram that you can't even see, a particle in your lungs will cause lung cancer.
Wow.
So the danger is that a fire will overpressurize the drums, pop them open, and then liquids will boil, and a lot of solid materials will vaporize, and then we'll have a plutonium cloud emerging over Los Alamos.
Or not.
And then, of course, the winds will whip it up. Winds travel at about 60 miles an hour in that area.
Yeah.
So windy, you're going to blow your hat off or something, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's the danger, that there could be a plume of plutonium rising from Los Alamos, sweeping down. Now, the fire department, of course, says everything's under control. But 2 years ago, the Department of Energy issued
That's probably the department where they get stuff done fast because it's all energy, right?
No, the Department of Energy is, we all know what that is, Chip. Thank you. So the fire department said, what, sir?
Why are you going to fire the whole department? What'd they do?
Yeah, they criticized the fire department for being not up to speed. They would be overwhelmed if there was a fire involving sophisticated nuclear materials.
I would think. What are they talking? Is there an evacuation plan? Are there residents around that area?
Well, yeah, the residents are out. The whole town's been evacuated. It's a ghost town now. Only fire crews are allowed on site. And remember that fire crews could easily be overwhelmed if the wind changes direction.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
What happens if the wind gets all blown and stuff, and if the nuclear stuff's getting blown all over your hat like danger or something? I mean, is that bad for the fire department or something?
Well, it'd be bad for everybody if plutonium dust got in the air because it'd be invisible. It would sweep down like in a plume and get into your hair, your nostrils, your clothing, vegetation. It would be a real mess if that happened.
But is it something to do with the computers, like war games or something? I was telling people it's scandals that.
Yeah, but remember that right now the department could be overwhelmed completely if the winds change directions, if the wind whips up more debris. The fire department, by the way, says there's a canyon. There's a canyon separating the waste dump from the fire. But, ashes, embers could very easily...
Burning Embers was my band.
Yeah, they could actually hold on to some of this nuclear material and carry it pretty far, I would gather.
Right. So we have to be very careful about this. And like I said before, we also have secured sites, with some of them underground, some of them above ground in sealed buildings. But these buildings have never been tested against a major fire. So it's a science project as to whether or not we can contain 6 tons of plutonium fuel that could
almost
be
as bad as 7 tons.
What type of radius area what type of area of toxicity are we looking at here?
Well, if you take a look at Chernobyl and Fukushima, most of the radiation was concentrated within about 10 to 15 miles. The dead zone around Chernobyl is around 19 miles. The dead zone around Fukushima will be approximately that same radius, about 19 miles. And in that area, it's a ghost town. No one's allowed there.
Right.
There's no economic activity. No one lives there. It's basically off limits for, several centuries.
So the whole town is probably like, right? Nobody be going to the movies and nothing there. It's just something like that, right?
Well.
Yeah, right. Remember, Los Alamos is the crown jewel of our nuclear weapons program, and it could become a ghost town if, and this is a big if plutonium leaks out of those canisters.
Yes. Now, Los Alamos, that is still an operational facility.
Oh, sure. That's right.
Of course it is. Yeah.
They maintain our nuclear arsenal. That's where the atomic bomb was built. Underground testing took place. In fact, the fires are now raging right over the area where we used to do underground nuclear tests in New Mexico.
Wow.
And we still regularly handle plutonium there on site. That's what the
Is it heavy?
Wow.
Do you carry it? How do you get it from around? I thought it was supposed to be bad or something.
Well, first of all, plutonium in metallic form is very heavy, but is very small.
How much is it? Like 50 pounds or something?
Well, the basic components of the Nagasaki bomb would be about the size of a softball.
Right, right.
The actual plutonium itself is rather compact and rather small, but there's hundreds of bombs worth of fuel on site. 6 tons. It only takes about 20 pounds to create an atomic bomb.
So the bomb...
Yeah?
The bomb that got dropped over Nagasaki is was only the size of a softball was the plutonium?
That's right. The actual plutonium itself is a little bit bigger than a softball. In fact, one of my acquaintances, Professor Philip Morris at MIT, actually loaded the Nagasaki bomb with his bare hands.
Oh, really?
He had the hemisphere in his
Don't
hands.
shake his
Loaded
hands.
it with his bare hands. And I once asked him, how do you load a Nagasaki bomb?
Yeah.
And he said, very carefully.
I don't get it.
That's the actual way to do it.
His nickname was Stumpy.
Very carefully. Now, for the layman here, Dr. Kaku, there is not any chance of an actual nuclear explosion from this.
No.
No.
First of all, to create a nuclear detonation, you have to have a trigger. And the trigger is a very precise set of explosives which explode the plutonium. So even Iran, for example, even if Iran and Korea, North Korea, they would have problems compressing the plutonium.
Yes, it is made into what they call a critical mass.
What?
That's
through
in church, right?
using either shaped charges or some type of a cannon system, I believe, was used in one of the first atomic bombs.
That's right.
Nick Cannon's good.
The Hiroshima bomb used the gun principle.
Or the Hiroshima.
Yes.
Everywhere.
Think of Pac-Man, a pie-shaped thing with a slice coming out. That's Pac-Man. So think of Pac-Man made out of uranium.
Right.
And one pie piece is
Pac-Man's
into the other Pac-Man piece.
Right, yeah.
I was never any good at that game. I used to never get past the third board or something.
And that would make the critical mass.
The critical mass is about the size of your fist.
Right.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool. I like to box.
What would limit the size of an atomic explosion? Let's say you could come up with nuclear weapons grade fuel the size of, let's say, a beach ball.
Yeah.
Would you be able to use that and have an explosion to turn that into its own critical mass and have a gigantic nuclear explosion?
So big that it knocked the sun off or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of my colleagues was Ted Taylor, and he actually designed that bomb you're talking about.
Oh, really?
I remember working closely together.
Yes.
It was designed by Ted Taylor.
Ted Taylor, of course, Ted.
Is that his real name? It sounds like a fake name.
Is it Tetley Taylor?
Ted Taylor. And what difficulties are there in something that large? What would be different than using something the size of a softball?
How much does it weigh if you got to pick up like 50 pounds of it?
Don't listen to him.
It's probably heavy, right?
I actually want to know what the difficulties would be in a bomb that big.
Yeah, would you be able to throw it at people or something?
There are difficulties engineering something that big. That's why we go to hydrogen bombs. That's why we transition to hydrogen. Hydrogen bombs could also be roughly the same size, and they would yield 1,000 times more energy than atomic bombs.
Now, don't hydrogen bombs use atomic explosives as some type of primer
or is
trigger?
that just a big rumor?
That's right. A hydrogen bomb uses lithium deuteride. Lithium deuteride is something you
Deuteride
can buy from a chemistry store. But lithium deuteride in concentrated form is the basic fuel of a hydrogen bomb.
Right.
And you use the atomic bomb as a fuse. That's
wow.
a hydrogen bomb.
That is something. And now all these materials reside at Los Alamos, and there's a fire sweeping maybe towards this area.
Yeah, it's a heck of a broom.
What precautions are they taking besides just getting fire crews out there? Are they doing anything at the plant to try to protect these, especially the exposed fuel?
Is there hay around it?
Well, the basic fail-safe is to use foam to get fire trucks
to make foam
and spray foam on top of these canisters, and that's it.
Right, that's it. Huh?
That's it.
Just trying to keep them as cool as possible.
These are your tax dollars at work.
Yeah, the fires are probably.
If the wind changes direction,
yeah,
the fire engulfs this area, it's all over.
Sure, fire's hot.
Wow.
I got burned one time when I was a kid.
How worried are you, sir?
Well, right now, the winds are dying down at the present time.
Perfect.
Right now.
It's not as windy.
However, the winds are unpredictable.
Sure.
That's the key.
Yeah.
They're unpredictable.
Sure.
And we have a 3-mile barrier between the fire and the actual site itself.
4 miles would be better, right?
Aren't there, Dr. Kaku, aren't there certain chemicals besides foam that could encase, you know how they spray beams with flame retardant material to keep metal from melting during a high-rise fire? Couldn't they spray these canisters and maybe have a little more time if a fire does sweep through?
Yeah, like maybe throw mattresses on them or something.
Throw everything with the kitchen sink at these canisters.
Right.
I know, like it's Reginald Denny or something.
But remember, it's just the local fire department. We're not talking about the United States military coming in.
Now, if it is something that big, why wouldn't they have the National Guard come in and
He's
maybe
only one guy. That's why it's too much work for one person, probably.
Maybe start taking some precautions before something happens.
It's like cookie people.
Well, that's what I would suggest. But
Yeah.
Right now, I think they don't want to create panic. And so I think that's why they're downplaying the danger and saying nothing can happen.
Right.
But, just last year, another report came out saying that there's lax safety.
I hate doing reports.
In case of a fire,
Yeah.
if it happened. And then, as I mentioned 2 years ago, they said that the local fire department would be overwhelmed in case of a major fire.
And that's kind of what's happening.
Reports are coming true.
And that's what we're looking at.
They said
Wow.
we have to mention your book, too. It's like Physics of the Future.
Yes.
And it was a Nye Times bestseller.
That's New York Times
New York Times
bestseller. Yeah.
bestseller. author.
I thought it was Any Times bestseller. Like it was a bestseller at Any Times.
Physics
of the future.
Yeah, Physics of the Future by Dr. Kaku. This book has really taken off. A lot of people
really enjoying
I know are really enjoying
Yes.
this. You take physics and really do make it entertaining for the layman, make it understandable, and kind of incorporate things from entertainment and whatnot, and our basic questions that we have about physics. And you do a great job.
Well, do you address stuff like
It's very practical in the sense that physics will change our life. The book
He's
takes
better
you to
at
the year
ignoring Chip than
2100.
I am.
Yeah.
The book takes you to the year 2100, but even 10 years from now, the internet, for example, will be in our contact lens.
Yep.
So we will blink and we will go
yeah, but you
online.
probably need eye drops.
And your contact lens will identify people's faces, so you'll know always who you're talking to.
No more awkward moments of saying, "Oh, who is that person?"
I had contacts, but there was my prescription was changing. So what would happen if you had like internet contacts and your prescription was no good or something?
Ow.
Well, you might have a problem there. However,
put dry stuff on them, right?
At a cocktail party, we'll always know who to suck up to at a cocktail party.
Right, exactly.
What's that? I never got invited to one.
Dr. Kaku.
Dr. Kaku, I got a question for you.
Yeah, Opie has something to ask you, sir.
When you're not doing physics, what do you like to do?
Well, realize that physics is everywhere, so I basically apply it to the future, apply it to our daily life.
Sure, like an application or something.
everywhere you move, there's physics, right?
Yeah, Jim Norton has just entered the studio, and I got to tell you, sir, me and Jim Norton live very close to you. Very close. We don't want to give away your location, but we're pretty much your neighbors. And I've noticed that I've yelled hi to you a couple times, and you don't say hi back. And I think maybe there might be a problem or something.
You're not mad at us, are
You're
you?
not mad at us, are you? Huh?
Either that or else I'm nearsighted and missed you.
See,
okay.
it could just be his glasses.
Next time you hear someone yell, "Hey, Dr. Kaku, Opie from the Opie and Anthony show," that's me. And I just want to say hi because I know you live in the neighborhood.
Okay, I will.
Well, Dr. Kaku, thank you so much.
Jimmy, you have anything to add to this?
Jimmy,
Jimmy's
anything?
back in the studio.
Yeah, one time I was on the elevator, and I was like, it's a good job. It's got its ups and downs.
Dr. Kaku, thank you so much for joining us. We were very curious about this Los Alamos nuclear
Good thing
facility
they
and
found
the fire.
Alamos. They lost it.
You're our go-to guy as far as physics go, and good luck with the book, and we'll talk to you again soon.
No need to call him a goat.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Kaku.
Wait one
Dr.
second.
Michio Kaku.
How much does the Earth weigh?
6 sextillion tons.
Thank you. That's a lot. I guessed 5. Everybody told me I was crazy. What's a sextillion? Is that like a tillion that looks really good?
Oh, God. Thank you, Dr.
Thank
Kaku.
you, Dr. Kaku.
How much does the sun weigh in kilograms?
All right. Now let the good doctor go. He's got TV interviews to do, sir.
Oh, my God.
Thank you, sir. There he goes.
I've never been so embarrassed with anyone on the phone in my life. Wait, what was my favorite?
Hiroshima.
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 If I
Hiroshima, Hiroshima, everywhere, Hiroshima. You asshole. Oh, that had me fucking on the edge.
you flipped that because that
I
wasn't
had
the
to
reason.
bite my tongue.
That wasn't the reason we were going to have him on the
No.
phone. But man,
Oh,
did you flip that one.
God damn.
We have line of the day. You do that in the 10 o'clock hour, Sam. Because we got to play a flock of beats before we get out of
Oh,
here.
that's a good band. Chip is really not a good interviewer.
No, Chip is a horrible interviewer.
He just interrupts. Dumping all
He
questions.
did do a great job of just focusing and concentrating.
He's oblivious to Chip like
Yeah.
myself.
I like that. It's like, so next time say hi. And he's like, yeah.
People were so annoyed on Twitter. Fucking Chip, shut the fuck up. Jim, I am feeling so uncomfortable right now with your call with Kaku.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people are saying over here too. They're like, oh my God, I can't even listen to this. Chip it got me so embarrassed for myself.
Jim Norton, Chip, shut the fuck up or something.
Shut the fuck up or something.
Jim Norton, shut up. I was so happy. I annoyed them.
That was terrific.
Yeah, I saw I was trying to do a real interview, so I was like, well, you know.
No,
I
that's
didn't mind.
what
It was-
works.
That
We
was
got
the whole gag.
They were good questions.
That was
so-
the whole gag, just like do an interview with him while dumb fucking Chip is saying Hiroshima, Hiroshima, everywhere.
Hiroshima,
Hiroshima. Some fucking scientist on the phone. How did that kill me? Oh, that's
That was
great.
perfect. We got the info out in a very unusual way. Well, it's Flock of Berts. I said that, didn't I?
Yeah.
I said Beats. We had Bert, how do you say his last name again? He was great.
Oh my God.
Bert's Bees.
Bert the Conqueror.
Oh.
Bert the Conqueror was on yesterday.
Bert Kreischer.
Kreischer, thank you. He had
Or
a great
Bert the
appearance.
Drunk is also good.
Yeah, Bert the Drunk. Exactly.
Yeah, Bert Young from fucking Rocky. Except he drinks more. Throws a turkey out the window.
He had a great appearance on our show yesterday, and we noticed that he laughed a lot, so we put together something here, or the boys did, I should say, called Flock of Berts.
Flock of Berts.
This is Flock of Berts.
Play turkey, Bert.
Ah, summertime. What a day for the beach. Absolute bliss. You hungry, little fella? Have a French fry.
No, don't feed the Berts.
Why not?
Great, now they're gonna swarm us and never leave us alone.
Holy shit, that's some flock of Berts.
I told you not to feed them. No, get away! Get away! No!
Get him off! Fucking Berts!
I like it.
It sounded like a bunch of guy laughing or something.
Yeah.
No. Those were Berts.
That's right.
Oh, fuck. I think we're done.
Yeah, let Sam do that fucking
I'm just going to
thing.
spin the wheel.
Well, Roland is going to...
I'm spinning the
that's
wheel.
right.
We'll
Just
see
spinning
who
the
it
wheel
is.
to see who
That's
hosts the 10 o'clock
right.
hour.
Before I forget, Raw Dog today, 5 p.m. East
Yes.
Coast, 2 o'clock West Coast. I interview. We talk about Tracy Morgan, two gay comics I know. It was a really good interview, I think, with Jim David and Rick Chrome. So if you want to listen to that, I think it came out pretty good.
Yeah, right on. I'll check it out. All right, guys.
Cool. Later.
We should do a montage of the first things we say when these mics go on. We should do a montage of the first thing when these mics go on. We should do a montage. 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 Because even after all these years, it's just dumb little noises.
Noises.
Make sure all the tones are there.
Yeah, you got to feel it out.
Make sure all the tones are there.
Yeah, you got to feel it out. Get some lows. Get some highs. 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 How we doing this morning?
Let's do it.
How we doing this morning?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Noises.
Let's do it.
Noises. 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 Noises.
What was the last word that was said today? That ought to hold the little fuckers.